It's time for Sunrise with the Sleepy Boys.
Forgive us, Father, for we are about to sin and be very naughty boys. Man, I'll tell you what, I am so sad that Oney and PsychicPebbles didn't get their show on Adult Swim.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm just kind of like, well, what we have is fucking gold.
Have you seen the pilot that never got, like, they didn't release?
Yeah, I did.
I loved it.
It was pretty good.
I thought it was
the Smiling Friends thing.
I've seen bits and pieces of it, yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
I've heard that it's really good, but I don't know, man. It's not the same without Chris on it, you know?
But yes, it's not the same, but it has so many other amazing voice actors, like from YouTube, that are on there. And I mean, like, legitimately, like, I love just Zach and his weird, because it's pulling from Zach's art style.
Right.
And so there's a guy there trying to help, and he just straight up...
No. I know what it is, and it's amazing. Oh, no, we're probably just going to kill myself later.
I'm going to kill myself now.
Okay,
no, man, why you want to kill yourself? It is amazing. Yeah, but all the amazing things eventually end, and everybody you know eventually goes away, and I just don't see the point in putting forth the effort.
Alright, well, I'm going to kill myself.
Paperwork that says that we tried to do everything that we could to help you will be on our way.
I will say, there is one thing that pisses me off to no end about what they did there. It's the boss that's breastfeeding.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with the fact that the boss is breastfeeding. It's that it was... So when I watched that, it was right after I watched the Gremblo announcing it. And it wasn't the same fucking voice. And that pissed me off to no end.
It wasn't, but it was a great fucking reference to that, and I loved it.
Yeah, I'll give it that. But, yeah, I fucking shit myself.
Do you know why I hit you? Yeah. Why did I hit you? Why did I punish you? Yeah, because you bit me. Yeah. I fucking love it. Did you? So speaking about like super weird animation that we just both fucking love. Meat Canyon apparently just moved to Austin.
No shit.
Yeah.
Guys.
And did you know he has a podcast that he does?
I did know he has a podcast. I found that out like...
So Aaron's been listening to it, and I've been listening to it with Aaron whenever he's got it on. And they have a dude on there, and he does some of the voices for Meat Canyon's videos. And it straight up is the dude that I'm like, that sounds like Mark doing a really deep voice.
Okay, Brendan, I have something I need to confess to you, bud.
Yeah, well, I've seen him, so I know it's not you.
We use a facial reconstruction camera, so it looks like I'm somebody else.
Yeah, did you also lose like 100 pounds?
Brandon, I've been losing a lot of weight lately. You don't even... That's a fucking lie.
I was going to say, I was waiting. I was like, all right.
I mean, I ate a fucking, like, half-pound summer sausage while we were recording, so...
Oh, God, you dirty boy.
And when I'm in the shower tonight, I'm going to be taking another one elsewhere.
And that one's purple, isn't it?
It's not. It's pink. I told you it's pink. I have a pink dildo, Brandon, not a purple dildo.
I don't believe you.
I need to get caught up on my Meat Canyon videos. I haven't been watching stuff on YouTube lately.
There was that dude...
I'm sorry, what the fuck was that?
What was that? I hit my mic stand, I'm sorry.
No. What was the sound you just made? Just like...
It's the noise you're not used to hearing. I'll tell you that.
God damn, I have not watched...
I want to tell you, Mark, the second episode of their podcast.
Yeah.
The name of their second episode is called Rocky 4 Love on the Spectrum. Okay. It's just fine. Just, because of your goddamn Rocky thing that you do. It's just like, that's a fucking great name.
Wait, I do Rocky things?
Yeah, you do, you do Stallone things.
Yep, there you go.
One of my favorite things that you've consistently done since high school.
It's the Rocky shit?
Yeah, it's just, that was the funniest shit I had ever heard, because you're one of the first and only people I've ever heard do Stallone and, legit, made me, cry, laugh.
Oh, damn.
Well, everybody else does it, and it's just like, cool. So you do a Stallone impression like everybody does a goddamn Christopher Walken impression. We get it.
Did I ever tell you why I started doing the Stallone impressions? I
have no idea, and I don't know if I want to know how the sausage is made, but I'm here for it if you decide to tell me.
So, yeah, it was sophomore year of high school when me and Robbie started becoming really good friends. I went to Goodwill one time and just bought a shitload of VHS tapes because I was nostalgic for VHS, sure. And I bought the entire Rocky quintilogy, and me and Jesse took we skipped school for 2 days and just watched all of them back to back, along with some other movies. I think we watched Dune, which by itself is a 4-hour movie, and just other shit like that.
Right.
And so we were we started watching it at 9 p.m. on a Thursday, and then just stayed up all night watching Rocky. So by 3 a.m., we're fucking delirious watching Rocky 5, doing just these shitty impersonations of Sylvester Stallone.
That's fucking great.
And so we're at 3 a.m. Hey, Adrian, I'm gonna come over to the house and I'm gonna take a little nap on your couch, and it's gonna be great. And
one of my favorite things is you took it extra far, and you would legit do Rocky lines, but you would change them up. Hey, Mickey, I want to kiss you, but I don't know if you kiss me back. And would you kiss me back? And you did it for straight 5 minutes straight about Rocky trying to convince Adrian, and I want to kiss you, but I don't know if you do it back.
Well, that's the thing, is that's a fucking line from the movie. I
know it is, and that's why I thought it's so funny.
They go out on a date, they come back to Rocky's place, he's got a fucking punching bag on one side of the room, he's got a fucking turtle on the other side, and he's just got her pinned up against the wall. Yo, Adrian, I'm gonna kiss you right now. You don't gotta kiss me too, just letting you know I'm gonna kiss in the mouth. I want you to consent to this, but if you don't consent, it's okay, I understand. And I'm me didn't
know the concept of consent.
But no, the thing was, as me and Jesse are watching this, as fucking 16-year-olds, we're watching this and we're like, this is fucking rapey. This is a rapey vibe I'm getting right now. And then it just keeps, and then again, we're delirious at this point because it was when we were doing the tax testing and all that shit. Or I guess now it's the STAR test or whatever. So we didn't give a fuck. We're gonna go to school tomorrow, take our fucking tax test, go home and whatever. So we and lucky it just fell on a day where we didn't have to do one. So we're up at we'd been up all week just dicking around anyway. So it's we're running off of 2 hours of sleep the night before, watching.
Yeah, so you're purely in the headspace of just whatever the fuck happens.
Exactly.
True stream of consciousness.
Exactly. And we're just hey, Adrian, I'm going to be making a movie. It's going to be called Vietnam Vet. And, yeah. And then I just kind of stuck to that all throughout the rest of my life.
It's true, you did. And that's how this friendship got really solidified.
Is that why
along with the ass whooping.
Yeah, yeah, it's amazing. Rocky Balboa and an ass whooping is all it took.
I can just imagine Mark doing the Rocky Balboa like voice and just be like, he took that ass whipping like a champ. Like,
hey, Brandon, you got your ass whipped by your daddy? It's okay. I got my ass whipped by my daddy.
oh my god.
I wish... there are a lot of things in my life I regret. One of the things I regret most is not being at your wedding, Brandon, because I would have totally given a speech in the Rocky Balboa voice, telling everyone about how I got you your ass whipped.
If I was there, I would have been like, Brandon, is Mark drunk?
Brandon, is your friend retarded?
Oh, my response is, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh my god, you have no idea. You have no fucking idea. Oh my god.
So, speaking about weddings, I've got a wedding coming up this weekend for somebody that we both know. Josh Warren.
Josh Warren's getting married. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. No, you can leave this in because by the time this comes out, the wedding will have passed. And we were implicitly told, do not bring alcohol because there won't be any alcohol at the thing. They're trying to they cut costs where they needed to.
Dry wedding.
And if you're going to cut costs somewhere, legitimately, like music, and alcohol is somewhere, I personally think that you can. However, I am of the mentality that you should have some alcohol, like a champagne kind of deal. Just have beer or wine service. You don't have to do full liquor bars and stuff. Like those are great.
Like what Hops and Heroes was supposed to do.
Right, exactly. But we were told, like, hey, don't bring alcohol. And I'm like, okay. So
I'm bringing alcohol.
So I'm planning on just because I got my fucking like sexy.
So what you're trying to say is that you're going to be the bartender there without them knowing.
Oh no, all those people can fucking go fuck themselves. I'm going to be there. Jasmine and I are going to be there. I'm going to have a boot flask in my pair of boots.
You fucking madman! I love you.
Yeah, alcoholic boots.
I'm gonna have
booze.
I'm gonna have. So I'm gonna. I'm going a little extra. So I've got like a fancy flask because flasks ain't fancy typically, but I've got a flask.
Well, I feel like the more you spend on it, the more fancier it gets.
I had a pretty fancy flask for my wedding.
You can get
First
fancy
wedding,
flasks.
I should say.
I am not one of those people that believe that you should go like crazy on buying like a flask.
Yeah, of course.
Like for instance, the flask that I have was given to me free by a liquor store owner because he had a bunch of promotional ones. He's like, "Hey, you want a flask?" I'm like, "God damn right, I want a flask. Thank you."
Then he went home and jerked off immediately.
Yeah, and so I got that flask, so I'm gonna fill that up with some whiskey, some type of whiskey. But Garrison Brothers makes a bottle of whiskey that is called their boot flask, and it's in the shape of a flask.
Oh my god! You mean a boot?
Yeah, no, a flask that fits in your boot. And so I'm going to just be double flasking. So a whiskey of my choice, and then what?
Why don't you just get a fucking Camelback, put it on underneath your tuxedo?
Then he's gonna look like a hunchback.
Yeah, God.
Yeah, Brandon's gonna start looking like a hunchback.
You know the goddamn kind of clothes I wear. I like my clothes fit well.
And let me tell you, this man knows how to dress.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Fuck you, Mark. You don't know how to dress.
I dress for comfort, motherfucker. You dress for style.
Exactly. I know how to dress.
Yeah. I would say that I know how to dress too, to be comfortable.
Yeah, you can dress to be comfortable. I know how to dress to be comfortable too. I just prefer to dress.
You dress to impress. I don't.
Right, exactly. Look where that got me.
Yeah.
Laid?
Yeah. Yep. That it did.
Yeah, I did dress to impress, but even that didn't get me laid, so.
Well, that's because you were dressing to impress at pyramid schemes.
Hey guys, if you just can't get enough of Sunrise with the Sleepy Boys, you can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at SR Sleepy Boys. Or you can check out our YouTube channel, Sunrise with the Sleepy Boys. You can also find us on Spotify, Radio Public, Anchor, Breaker Radio, and coming soon, Apple Podcasts.